Again, I want to remind you about Sage that they don't put the constant integration down. I'll write this over here though as, minus the natural log of the absolute value. That's something Sage doesn't put down. The reason that they're not so worried about the domain of these things over here, that they can use complex numbers, but we'll restrict ourselves to real numbers. So you can see cotangent of x plus the cosecant of x, and then plus c. So I see some problems, right from the get-go, that I'm not really seeing the same answer. I'm not seeing it. I'm seeing something a little bit different over here. And let's be real careful about, are they really the same thing, or do I need to rethink, and maybe I made an error somewhere? All right, so I'm seeing my answer here, and I'm seeing their answer over here. So I want to rewrite it, and I'm going to rewrite the Sage output. And the way I'm going to do that is I'm going to rewrite this as equal to the natural log of the absolute value. And I'm going to write this as the cotangent as the cosine of x over the sine of x plus, that's going to be 1 over sine of x. And I'm going to put this to the minus 1 power now. Absolute value. What I do, I put this up, the exponent, and wrote sines, cosines, everything in terms of cosines and sines. Let me keep rewriting this thing over here. And you can get natural log, the absolute value. I'm seeing cosine x plus 1 over sine x, but to the negative 1, so it's going to be sine x over cosine x plus 1, absolute value. Again, I'm looking at that and wondering, really the equivalent answer, who knows? I'm going to do what we're going to do over here. I think what I'm going to do is multiply top and bottom by the conjugate's bottom. So let's write this over here. So what do you get? ln, that's going to be sine x times cosine x minus 1. On bottom, you're going to get, let's see, that would be cosine squared minus 1. Let me just think about that for a second. You get cosine squared minus 1, which would be minus sine squared. Absolute value plus c. Well, the absolute value of the minus 1 is just going to be 1, so I'll write that down now. So what are you going to get? Natural log. I'm going to cancel one of the signs off. You can get sine x. And then you get cosine x minus 1. What is this simplified? Natural log. Cosine over sine is cotangent minus cosecant. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Is that what we're expecting to see? Somewhat. I noticed I got a different order though, right? So I'm gonna go through the minus 1 business again. Minus 1. That's going to be cosecant. Sorry about that. Again, software is really, we're just trying to learn how to use software. So minus 1. That's going to be cosecant x minus cotangent x. And we're basically back in the same loop, by the way. What do you mean? The absolute value of this is going to be 1. So we're really left off the natural log of the cosecant x minus cotangent of x plus c. So yeah, it's an equivalent answer. It may look different to you, but it's an equivalent answer, and we're getting the same exact answer right now. Was there some manipulation involved in doing this? Yes. Now, granted, I don't know the workings of Sage Math to do that, but it seems like it's doing a remarkable job for the most part, including pointing out errors in my work, right, that I've done, and Red Pen Backben's work as well. Thank you for paying attention.